We're going to answer this question here. It says, 2 dice are rolled and the product of the two numbers is noted. For example, if a 3 and a 6 is rolled, then we're going to get a product of 18 here. So A, represent the sample space for this experiment using a diagram. So the best thing that you could do here is create a table. So you've got die 1 and you've got die 2. And you know that there are 6 options for each because this is a normal dice. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then here you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what we can do after that is just multiply them all together. Because remember, we're multiplying the two numbers. So this is kind of roll 1 and roll 2. So 2 dice are rolled. So die 1, die 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2, sorry, that's a 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 is 6. 9, 12, 15, 18. And then we just continue on. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4, 8, 12. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So as you can see, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. We've done the first part. Next, use the diagram. So use your answer to part A, or otherwise calculate the probability that the product is equal to 12. So what's the probability that the product is going to be equal to 12? All right, so let's come here and we'll grab a highlighter here. So we want to figure out the probability is equal to 12. Well, we've got a 12 here, we've got a 12 here, we've got a 12 here, we've got a 12 here. That means we have 4 12s out of a total of 36. So we're going to say that our answer is 4 on 36. You must simplify, so this will be 1 on 9. Then we come to our last one here, which is a conditional probability question, which is saying find the probability that the product is greater than 10, given that the first throw is equal to 5. So the first throw is equal to 5. Okay, what that is saying is find the probability that we're going to get a product greater than 10, intersection 1 is equal to 5, over the probability of 1 is equal to 5. That's what we know a conditional probability is saying to us. So now we're just going to figure out the first bit here. So this first bit is finding the probability that the product is greater than 10, intersection that the first throw is equal to 5. Okay, so what does that look like? Well, my first throw has to be equal to 5. So that means I'm looking at this 5 here. How many of these options are greater than 10? Now take note, the answer can't be 10, or one of my answers can't be 10 because 10 isn't greater than 10. 10 is equal to 10. 15, 20, 25, 30. So that means 4 out of the 36 options is going to be that probability. So it's 4 out of 36. So it's really important that makes sense there. It's 4 out of 36. There are 4 options there, and this is out of the total amount. Then you're going to divide it by the probability that your first throw is equal to a 5. Well, there are 6 options, and one of those is a 5. So it's quite clear that it's going to be 1 on 6. Then, once you're here, I mean, you might be able to you could chuck that into the CAS. You might know how to think this through. You can think of stay, change, flip. It really doesn't matter how you do it now. So stay, change, then flip that over. That will become 6, 1. It will be 4 on 6, which is 2/3. So that's how you think about that question. So those are our answers, 1 on 9 and 2/3. Hopefully that has made sense on how to approach this question here, and I'll see you later.